Another absolutely perfect morning. It's still and peaceful and 60 degrees. Wow, I love fall. I've been staying in one side of the cabin each week, and now I'm done. Yay. My friend Mike is coming to help me dig out the pond, and instead of putting a liner in it, we're just going to see if we can dig that spring out and make it deeper, and maybe I can have fresh spring water instead of having to put water in there from the creek, which I could do if I had to, but hopefully I won't have to. But anyways, that's coming up. What we're doing now is starting on another shed. Let's go. Time to start that next shed. Let's get it. I'm definitely happy about this. Starting another project, working on the pond. Wow, I got a full plate again. I love it. That's the way I like to do it. Well, this one's pretty close to the creek and it is in the floodplain, so I'm taking a bit of a risk, but I'm not going to have anything on the floor right now, and I'm willing to take the chance because I want to be right on top of the creek. As usual, when I put a post in, I pour dry concrete in there and let the moisture from the ground harden the concrete when it's ready. Usually it takes just a couple days, but I pack it good too. I usually use the pointy end of a stick for the bottom of the hole and a flat end of the stick for the top of the hole. All right, what I've decided to build here is kind of another open air. I want a floor, I want corner posts, and I want a shed roof on it. And it's just going to give me another place to, enjoy a meal outside, maybe make some music, outdoor jamming type thing. Just a nice outdoor living space. But I'm going to build it in such a way that if I wanted to, I could close it in later and make something else out of it. And I'm right on the bank of the creek, so I'm going a little deeper than I normally would. I'm starting with 4 10-foot 4x4s. My holes are a little deeper than normal. Boy, looks like George caught another mole. He's chasing something, digging, chewing. I bet he caught one. If I can save it, I'll throw it in the river and let it go away. George, let me see. Yeah, he did. Gosh, come here, George. Give me that thing. Hey, good boy. Good boy. Hold on, hold on. Ooh. Poor little feller. Oh gosh, not another one. Oh boy. He's the mole king. He's the mole king. Thankfully, I was able to get it from him before he killed it. I put it in the river, let it go downstream, and find a new place to live. Because if it stays around here, he's going to eat it or kill it. Sorry, George, he got away. I let him go. You ain't going to find him now. George the mole hunter. He's sniffing them out, ain't he? Crazy dog. I guess he likes moles better than he hates water, because he don't like water. But he's in it now trying to smell that thing out. Give it up, George. You're never going to find him. He's gone. That's funny. George the mole dog. Well, maybe instead of cutting it up, I'll just let Mike grab it and dispose of it. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You better watch out, George. Well, since Mike's here with his tractor, I guess you know what that means. A little pond digging. Yep. Over here, George. Well, that's a lot easier than cutting it up, since I don't really need the firewood. I've got quite an overstock of firewood for a guy that doesn't heat with it. All right, pole number 2. I'm shooting for about 2 feet right here on the creek's edge. I won't go as deep on the other end. Go. Perfect. Perfect. Can't beat that. I'll always be grateful for the farmhand, a friend of mine who's gone on to heaven, who taught me to pack the bottom of the hole with a pointed stick. Says it works better, and man, it sure does. You can feel it packing in there. And the top of the hole with a flat stick. Love it. All right, what my plan is to make this thing 10 foot wide, which I've done. I got one here and I got one there. That's 10 foot wide. Then I'm going to come 8 foot. So I'm 10 foot wide from there to there. Then I'm going to come up this way 8 foot, and I'm going to have an overhang hanging past these posts 2 feet at least. And the reason I'm going to have an overhang is because the floor will go out there. I can get on the edge of it and be right over the water. I like it. This will be another favorite spot to hang out, over the water. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I can attract some fish in here and fish right off this thing. Okay, I'll make this third hole a little bit loose so I can move the pole around. Okay, let's keep this part simple. You got 4 poles. You want it to be square. So you make these, the first 2 holes, you set them where you want them. That's to get the thing turned to the right angle. And then you come off of those and you make these next 2 holes bigger so you can move that pole around. And you want to get them as close as you can. I like to go within, for a shed like this, I like to go within a 1/4 inch. And if it was some kind of living structure, a tiny house, I think I would go within 1/8 of an inch. This is what I mean by digging the hole a little bigger. Just a couple inches around so you can move it. I had to take this one out and put it back in 3 times until I got it the way I wanted it. Every county has their own ordinances and regulations. This shed right here is smaller than, I think it's 12 by 12, so I don't need a permit, so I can get away with this. But when I did the cabin right there, that had to be inspected, and they wanted 6 inches around the pole. That hole had to be 6 inches around it of open space, and it had to be a certain depth. I think it was 2 feet, and then I had to let him put his eyes on it before I put the concrete in. I'm an old dude, 65 now, and I've been building sheds for years. I've never had any problems, so I cut a few corners. I don't dig them as deep as they want them and as wide as they want them, but I haven't had any problems. But you do what's right in your eyes. All 4 posts are within a 1/4 inch, and they're all plumb, so I'm good. I'm gonna fill them up with concrete. Step 1, new shed, complete. To keep the video from getting too monotonous, I shortened the time that I actually spent packing these holes. But while you're packing them, you'll feel it. You can feel when it's done, it stops moving. It's packed. You'll know it. Where are we going?
I go get ice cream.
The good ice cream?
Yeah,
The best ice cream?
yeah.
What is it called again?
Rolled ice cream.
Rolled ice cream. Let's
We hadn't had it in a few weeks.
let's do it.
Okay.
Here's a different camera. I'm testing it out. Anyways, appreciate y'all coming along. Next week we'll be showing the digging out of the pond. People ask about it. I'm not done yet. Here we go. Appreciate y'all coming along. See ya.